Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon where the time has come at last for us to head off against the shuffling horror. We're taking Marius, Kelda, Kira and Sister Aline against this horrific creature, and I think they might stand a fairly decent chance. I say fairly decent, but we shall see. I've mentioned my suspicion that the shuffling horror will be all about shuffling the party around and rearranging them. It would be nice to learn some more camping skills. We're not going to be able to camp on this medium. We might be able to camp. Okay. Okay. Good to know. We can... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 3 Talismans of the Flame, not 4. Is someone going to automatically die to defeat this creature? And only 3 come back alive? So, I've mentioned before my theory that the darkest dungeon itself is a trap. The hamlet is a trap. It lures heroes in with the promise of treasure and gold, but in reality, every hero who perishes and gives their life for this land feeds some kind of grand diabolical ritual, giving power to the cult and the creatures of the darkest dungeon themselves. Now, I understand that the Darkest Dungeon quests are long and hard. They're not as hard as the Crimson Court boss quests were, but that means I should not expect them to be easy at all. If the Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned, not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice himself to hold off the fiends during retreat. Which means I cannot really afford to fail. I have to throw these characters into this wholeheartedly and enthusiastically to the death. If they take a loss, they just need to keep on going. Okay, great, we do get to camp. We are going to want so much food. We're going to want 8, 12, 16, medium, 20. Okay. We're going to want 2 shovels, short, 3 medium, mid-level dungeon, high-level dungeon. I should go heavy in on condition removal, because I do not know fully what to expect. Right. This might be like the Crimson Court, where the light level is always really high. If it is, I've oversupplied. But I think in this case, better to be safe than sorry. I believe there are no chests, but I'm going to take 3 keys just in case. Take an extra shovel too, just in case we need to dig our way through things. Let's go face the shuffler, which I imagine will shuffle us around and out of position.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Now, I'd better check I'm recording, because I don't want to cock that up horrifically. Looks good. Looks all good. This is a very long straight line. I imagine we might come across a few of these.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Now this place looks very dark and chaotic, almost demonic. Speed 8, speed 12. It'd be nice to get her another point of speed just to be able to ensure she goes before him more reliably. It's a D6 or a D8? I think it's D8 plus speed, not D6. And we do have light levels in here. That is our stress relief. That may be our weakness. We do get 1 count. So here we have rapturous cultists. There was a message about them on the load screen. Flesh to flesh looks like a healing skill. Wall of flesh looks like a guard skill. Let's get in there and do some damage.
Decimated.
Yep, he eats himself and gets better somehow. It's disgusting. Now we have a slight issue. Look, we might get some stress relief.
A momentary abatement.
So that's messed us up ever so slightly. Let's just go for the damage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Excellent, we'll reset for the next encounter and light a torch. That went relatively well as first encounters go. They're going to get harder. We got a bit of stress. Let's be careful going forwards. What foul horrors? Okay. Lurk in this place. Well, let's find out. Oh yeah!
Masterfully. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That critical really worked for us. I'm quite pleased. 21% crit is high percent crit. And now we have a dangerously spiky portal to venture through. Oh, the spikes go out to let us in. This doesn't look healthy at all. This mutant statue holding up part of the ceiling while this mutant blob, it could be part of the same statue or depicting a separate creature that this one is enamored of, just looming towards, swelling, a tentacle writhing. That's enough of that.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah! Does she have perks for like really heavily anti-eldritch or something? Yeah, love that dodge! And these now have tentacles in addition to their blades.
Impressive.
That was a mistake. Should have gone for the one in the front. Oh! We should swap illumination for dazzling light. Except it's a weak stun, so we probably shouldn't. Remove stuff. No, we keep it. And this is why... Okay, fine. Just keep up the group heals for stress removal for now. For the tiny, tiny chance. Okay. We can keep it working.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh yes!
Destroy.
That was so good. Ren for the new god was that. They truly are wicked cultists.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ow, that's 30 bleed. We are definitely bandaging that. It could be the same creature, or it could be these tentacles up here are grabbing the cultist and drawing them in. But you see here, no legs, right? They're just No, that could be a leg. This definitely isn't, though. Okay, now we have to start choosing. I think we're not going to scout anything beyond the basic rooms and hallways. We're not going to get any features revealed. Oh, Joe. Okay, lady. You brought this on yourself, you know. Behold what fate has in store for you, and feel all the stress. That's a lot of stress. You know what? We'll go for a group heal. 6 now. Could go for 12. Did go for 12.
Their formation is broken.
Much needed.
Maintain the offensive.
Or be sneaky. And don't get attacked. You can bleed too. I think their bleed chances are so... Oh, all the stress. Okay, new plan. I was going to use Bulwark of Faith, now I'm not.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh, yes! Excellent. You know what else is excellent? This.
Obliterated.
Oh, it's just too much stress. Keep on going, lady. Whatever it takes.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Should have advanced to... No, but no. I had good reason not to. Right, you're getting a 1-er.
Sedated.
Because I need stress removal now more than I need Holy Lance. Okay, about 15 of those. 40, hang on, 30 is going to be 4, 5, yeah, 15, right. Going for a group in case of a self-stress removal. Man, the focus is just so hard. Not enough. And more stress! Okay, 22 is a lot more than 7. That's a losing battle. But we gotta keep it up. Look, lady, you might get a massive stress heal out of this. You didn't. Keep trying. And... Ooh, no, Death's Door. She's gonna go first, isn't she?
The end approaches.
Yep. No bleed.
Precision and power. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, this is a problem. We cannot afford to retreat. We must continue. And I think these two chambers might reconverge. Actually, we need the light high, don't we? For Sister Aline's sake. This does increase the torch. Okay, we're going to swap skills for a moment. I will not expect the stuns to work. That's going to loop back round there. This will go on. I think in this room up here we rest. But it would be nice to get her stress down below 100 first. Oh, great. These don't appear to have big stress dealing skills. Oh, your beauty! Just saying, you know. Look, even if it's just 1 damage, it's good damage. We could take some very heavy... If they all...
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh, so it's some kind of strange inhuman creature under there. Yeah, I've seen that before. Many, many moons ago. And these priests, these cult priests, don't seem to inflict stress. So maybe we can use that. Bleed resist is 107. Oh well.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice, 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 nice. And a stress heal. Yes! I mean, it's still going to be like 115, okay, fine.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, 112, I'll take it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'll scout ahead before fully committing to the camp. If we can get her down under 100, that would be great. Wait a minute, what camp skills do we have? Minus 15 stress, that's not great. Zealous speech would have been really good. This is ominously devoid of foes. There's a great gong hanging here with a skull at its centre, in a terrible frame. Like, seriously terrible gong frame. I'm going to go this way this time. If we can come up against 1 or 2 or 3 more groups of non-stress causing enemies. Ooh, hello. Is that a guard? It's a guard, isn't it? Yep, and a double guard. Hooray! Not a... Wow, okay. Let's just get as much damage on this one as we can. I think it'll go before him, but it did indeed. But now it is no more. Big heal needed. Big bleed incoming. With a riposte, which misses. Okay, in that case we'll just go for some stress relief. Work our way down towards 100. This is our main target, obviously. I mean, there's no armor there anyway, right? Sure.
Eradicated.
Hey, about that guard. Okay, you got a guard again. Well, guess what? I have a stress removal skill, and you got missed by a riposte. We'll go for an
A
Eacher
momentary abatement.
and a Wanner. Just a reminder, a Wanner is a single target thing, and Eacher is something which targets each member of the party. Right. You know what? Just kind of happy where she is here, really.
Annihilated.
Oh!
Well struck.
I'm going to play for time and try and get one more stress heal off this
A
round.
momentary abatement.
And I'm only going to do one round still. Then we go for the
The
kill.
light. The promise of safety. A powerful blow. Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
In light of that encounter, I think we can go one more chamber without resting. However, I don't know if this dungeon is going to give us a red skull when we're within one room of the monster. I imagine we got this square here, we may have a larger square here than something at the back of it. We could get her down to about 80. That'd be really nice. I suspect should be irrational for the whole dungeon run though. These empty chambers are giving me multiple opportunities to rest, which I should probably consider taking. Let's go into the middle. But it's like a trap, right? Because I can't see how large the dungeon is. So it's multiple invitations to rest, when truly we need to wait and go a bit further. And hello! Stress Lady must die first. Bloody good start. We'll go for a group heal. And remove a bit of stress from Kelda. Oh, back over 100. Way over. Alright, our stress issue is mostly resolved. Now it's just a bleeding and damage issue we have to deal with. And Rapturous Cultist can probably be fairly easily dealt with.
Unbalanced.
Seriously considered it, it's only 6. Only, he says. Right. You can take it, you can't. Right now, what else? Sure. Big heal needed, big heal done. Excellent stuff. And now we'll keep the shuffle flowing. Really want... I will. I will. He can take it, the other two can't. And much healing shall be done. Yeah, that's a lot. And that's not enough. That is, though. Group heals are necessary. And what's this? Is this more camping supplies? Oh, that would be perfect. If it could remove stress, that would also be very good. It looks like some kind of...
How quickly the tide turns.
Repository of knowledge. Okay, lady, you know what to do. Live. That's what you must do.
A momentary abatement.
I went for a group heal because we still had the bleed and...
Grievous injury.
Oh, that's serious. But we have a heal, which might just keep her off death's door on her turn. Yes, just.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Okay, lady. Are these things that we lost with other heroes in here? A jute tapestry, excellent.
A full
So-
pack often attracts unwanted attention.
So the jutes are a part of this world. We've got to press on. We need more stress removal. And a rest in this chamber, fight or not. Fight it is! Hello, new foe, malignant growth. Excellent. Well, you do stress damage, and we can't have that. And he guarded the wrong kind of enemy. No skills? Oh no, do we have to just kill it really quickly before it explodes or something? Well, it's got an attack, that's okay.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Take the riposte. Right, we'll work on this front ranker next, and on this stress removal. Also, as much healing as we can possibly muster. Yeah, what protection? I mean, it didn't have any anyway, but still. Oh, we're learning their skills, they do them. That's great. I'd forgotten that. Right, well, get cut.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Such
A
a
lot.
terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That's a problem. That is 6. Heal self. We'll take the stress removal as well. Keeps us in the fight. Oh, you nasty monster. Right, okay, fine. That does leave the priest vulnerable, however. Which works just as well for us. Big heal needed. Big heal done. It was definitely needed. Oh, we'll heal you. Don't you worry. I'm going to go for a group heal, just because Kira's a little bit on the vulnerable side. Probably shouldn't have. Nope, it was definitely worth it. Okay. We'll just have to kill the other one then. It is done. Okay, what's the plan? We have no bandages, so we heal through the 6 for 3, 6 for 2. Got it. Group heal. And because she's ever so exquisitely vulnerable, we'll do that. And that. Nines and 10s are more than 6.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Given our current circumstances, I'm going to do this, but I'm extremely aware of these stress levels.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And now we camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Excellent. So, in terms of camp skills, Bandit Sense is 4, Sanctuary is also 4. No one has mortality debuffs. I don't think modifying scouting in this dungeon is going to help us. And removing stress will absolutely help. Right. Zealous Vigil? Sure. Okay, minus 15 and mortality debuffs. Well, we'll go for minus 15. Ooh, minus 14. She's taking less stress removal. Okay. We don't want to risk Gallows Humor, so what else do we have? Unparalleled defenses sounds really good. Clean guns, he's not about the guns at the moment. Accuracy and dodge. You know what? These two are being really dangerous. All companions. That's not herself. The more protection and less stress is all good. We'll go for the prop buff. Then again, protection isn't going to help us much down here. It's going to be more about the... If someone had a version of chant they could use on her... You know what? Let's go for the stress removal again. Just because we're really going to need it. And there we go.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This may be our final destination. I imagine there are tunnels connecting those two rooms. We need an encounter in which to heal. And this is the furthest I've been into this dungeon so far, and double stress! Oh no! Ah, she's gonna die. Look, we might get a stun. Unlikely, but we got a stun! Oh, for pain, for damage, for harm! Keep her off death's door. Oh, okay. Big heal coming through. When we can. Yep. Pain and harm and damage.
Really?
And suffering. So much suffering. Nice. But major stress causer. Keep her on her feet. Worth it. Double worth it. Not worth it with that stun resistance. She got a self-stress remove. And it's going to go right back up to about 120 again. Okay, we can live with that. And that. Wow.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
In case this is our final destination, and it might not be. We'll just use that torch. Oh, that looks like it. And there's a priest at the back to mess us up. 7 to 13, 38. So mostly just heavy damage and bleed. This thing has stun and blight resistance. So, and protection. Pickaxe goes through that. We want a group heal.
Sedated.
Bleed resist at 68, go for it. With multiple turns as well. The bleed may... Oh, laceration. So, bleeding. Which fits in with the heavy bleed theme of this dungeon, to be honest. Undulations. Everyone dodged. That's great. Right. Final encounter. It's got to be done.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We just need to try and get all the damage. Okay, it is taking very low damage.
A momentary abatement. Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Who are you going for? Middle two? Take the riposte. Okay, fine, dodge riposte. It's fine. Now. Oh! Just when we needed it too! Does everyone move? People move, just as I anticipated. Excellent. Alright. Nice! And he's got a gun. Well, look, that's pathetic. Let's just move her back. Having our Vestal in front and needing to manually move her back on her turn is a major weakness to us. But one foe is eliminated. This one remains. Echoing disassembly. Oh no, he brought back another one. But it's in front. Uh-oh. Ah, that's an outdated skin that needs updating at some point.
Is paramount at any cost.
We will reorganize, except we're probably about to be reorganized. Oh no, it didn't do that this time. So it doesn't always do that last. Excellent. That's obviously a problem. Look, lady, I think everyone's going to do that this turn. If you move back, you can't get a single target heal. But we can still group heal. And we could be moved anyway. Look, everyone just use holy water. We need it. Badly. So we need to keep the priest alive. No, because he will waste actions summoning the priest. And we need to get the bleeds back on him. We can work with this.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Big bleeds. Big bleeds. Got it. Excellent. We could drop it this round. I have my doubts. Especially with rolls like that. Right. 5 to 9. Just do it. Do it, Kelder. Pray you are not targeted by the priest. Excellent so far. Oh, Marius. Courageous! Of course he is.
A moment of valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
Yeah, lady, that's just a group heal, okay? 2 people badly wounded. group it up. Oh, that's so good. Ish. This could be it. Will he stay, or will he fall?
No
He remained.
merit, unless
Yikes.
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Group. Yeah, lady. Do it, do it, do it. Don't waste your... That's perfect, that's what I wanted. And now for the coup de grace. Oh yes, that feels so satisfying.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
The Ancestors map is not a class trinket. Plus 25% trap disarm chance, plus 25% scouting chance. Not so good at high levels, good at lower levels, plus 10% stress. And 1,000 gold. We'll take those. And we will head back to the hamlet and see what horrific state it is in, now that we have struck our first mighty blow against one of the final bosses of the darkest dungeon. Yeah, I'm not staying to try and tackle those remaining rooms. Those heroes are in no fit state for that. And I believe they get a permanent perk which lets them go on lower level quests now, but they can never go into the darkest dungeon ever again. We got a sacred scroll for a Vestal, which is great. It's a really nice healing trinket. We got 3 talismans of the flame, which I imagine are going to be needed against the next darkest dungeon boss, which will probably have some special skill that like lays down an AoE and then everyone in the spaces that it's targeted takes massive fire damage next turn, and minus 100% revelation, right? Revelation must be a skill that the next darkest dungeon boss has, so we can protect 3 people heavily from it, and then the 4th one could be someone like Vernon, or someone with just massive stress resistance, or a Twilight Knight. Let's go back to town. Ooh, what do we got? Hieromania. Kelder thinks he's a saint. Look, he just lived through that, clutching on to life by the skin of his teeth. He might as well be a saint for all we know. And Kira is now bloodthirsty. Look, you saw those 66-point critical hits she was dealing out, right? I don't think we can question that either.
You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss, but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
Really now? That ties into my theory of the whole thing being a trap, and my theory that the Ancestor, at the start of the game, isn't the beginning of the game, it's the end of the game, and it's actually the heir giving up and writing off to another member of the family to come and try and sort the place out after he has failed. And as such, the game then becomes cyclical. You know, it's a trap that lures people in, and member after member of his family comes to try and fix the things their ancestor messed up, only to find that actually they're messing it up just as badly, and they end up joining the great big monster underground or something. Right. By accident, an enterprising charlatan brewed an actual potent draught made from dust harvested from the comet. It can work wonders for a price. Cures 1 disease from every hero on roster. I mean, I don't think we have any diseases. I should have probably just not bothered. Ludovic has been cured of the ague. Elenia has removed weak grip and reinforced spiritual. Nemian has removed the yips. Success in the darkest dungeon had expired all heroes in the hamlet. Stress has been removed. I don't know how much... Wait, all stress from every hero? That's magnificent. And now, these ones... What's this? This is lots of purity seals. Symbols of a church, this hero is pure. We are the flame. We got is that a helmet here, or two little towers with a helmet above? That's a shield. That kind of green goblet, I'm not sure what that one is. Some kind of T-shaped thing, or cross, or some kind of holy symbol. Well, that is great. That went really well. I'm not even going to look at the next Darkest Dungeon boss, because I can do that in the next episode. I am quite pleased with how that went, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, which will hopefully drop sometime between now and when Darkest Dungeon 2 comes out. For now though, I've been Raphael Perry, fighting against the evils of the Darkest Dungeon that plague the Brexit Estate. I'll see you all soon in the next episode. Bye bye for now, everyone.